Alright, good morning. It's morning of the second day. Hang on, I'll just get more coffee. I tried making a video last night and I was just absolutely poleaxed from hiking through all this shit. All my legs are cut to pieces. Yeah. So, like, we're in pretty much like, we're staying on some dude's farm at the moment, I think it is, and he's got some pigs and he's got some cows and some bits and pieces and whatnot. But yeah. So yesterday the way that we got here, so we crossed over the usual bridge that everyone else crosses over to get to Colca, but it was the way that we got there that was different. We passed probably half a dozen of these tombs made out of stone, and they're completely and utterly covered in. You'd blink and you miss them, covered in cacti and foliage. And one of the guides in Ketchen, I think it was, he was trying to tell me to follow him, so I followed him, and he ended up breaking down all these leaves and all these cactus and stuff, and he showed me an entry, and he was pointing. And there's an entry into one of these things, and you go in there and there's just a pile of bones and skulls. And I spoke to one of the other guys that does speak Spanish, and he said it was 500, about between 500-600 years old. And yeah, and we probably passed through half a dozen of these. So I saw a couple of these entrances. A lot of them have already been opened up before, but this one looks like it hadn't been opened up in a fair while. So that was interesting. Probably in the first 2 hours of the trip too, when we were at altitude, we had two condors, a male and a female, flying literally 20-30 metres above our head. They don't fly, they sort of glide. They use the updraft of the canyons to glide, but it is the most spectacular thing I've ever seen a bird do. These things are just fucking huge. They're like between 2 and 3 metre wingspan. They're just ginormous. So today we're walking to the Canyon de la Colca. I'll turn around a bit, give you a look at the view. So down there's the river, I think. Yeah, down there's the river, and we pretty much follow that. So we're descending all the way to the canyon now. So thank God there's no more uphill travel. But I've got a massive, I don't know if it's an altitude headache or what, but I had this massive headache last night, and I pretty much crashed at about 8 o'clock, and it was all over for me. So absolutely freezing at night. Really missing my bed at my homestay at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, look, I wasn't fucking betting on seeing skeletons, that's for sure. And I wasn't betting on seeing 500-600-year-old skeletons that are still intact, basically. Wasn't betting on seeing condors for another day or two either. So far it's just been eye-opening. It's just been amazing. I'll give you a view up here. I don't know if you can see it. So that's, yeah. Anyway, alright, I don't want to use too much of my battery because I've got another 2 days to go. Yeah, I'll make another one soon. Well, it took us about 5, maybe 5.5 hours today to get to this oasis at Colca Canyon. It's sensational. It was an absolute, compared to yesterday, it was an easy walk, but it was still an absolute slog. I mean, you run the risk of rock slides on, I don't know, probably every half an hour you came to a part where you got to cross, and it was just volcanic ash that you were crossing, so you had to be really, really careful. But as fucking knackered as I am, I'm glad I've done it. So tomorrow is just all ascent as opposed to descending the last 2 days. The first day was pretty much it was the hardest. We had a fair bit of ascent, and it was all, there was no track, there was no nothing, no local trucks, no nothing. But today, we used local tracks, and the guide was telling us that just behind this, I guess, rock face there, there is a giant start of the Andes. And 20 years ago, when he used to walk the track that we were walking with his dad to get water and stuff like that, it used to be covered with ice, summer all the way through to winter, and now it's not. And he said that a lot of
people are starting to migrate because they obviously the water there's a water shortage because of it. So he seems to think of it as the global warming. So anyway, geez, I'll fucking kill for some Wi-Fi now. How bad's that? So yeah, this is just a beautiful part of the world here. It's just amazing that this is in the smack in the middle of the desert, pretty much. So I don't know. I'll give you another look around behind me there. But yeah. So last night was absolutely freezing. Last night it's going to be freezing again tonight, and the stars are absolutely sensational. I mean, I've never seen stars like that before. I've seen stars out in the bush and I see it a lot at home every night, but this is something else. There's no light source for hundreds of kilometres anywhere, so there's not even a sprinkle of light coming from the horizon that can stop you seeing the stars. It's just it's like you can see the density of galaxies or something. I don't know. It looks like star clouds. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's absolutely phenomenal. I guess I got a little homesick last night because I saw the Southern Cross. Up in the sky as well. So anyway, really glad I did this trek. We're about to go head off to some so it's about half an hour hike left, but it's 2:30 in the afternoon. It's camping here where we are, and here we go. I need to wash. I'm absolutely filthy, like absolutely filthy. So I can't wait to go wash. And yeah, all right. I guess I'll speak to you all when I get back to Arequipa tomorrow night, maybe day after.